Hey Ann, how are you today? This is John Eubanks, and today I'm going to be talking about your swing. Um, I've got some models I want to try and see, and so you can see exactly how it's really supposed to be done. And here's a young lady here who's from a side view, who's a touring professional, and she's going to be able to shed some light on some things as well. Okay. Of course, let's talk about the grip. You can look at most females on the touring pro circuit have a stronger grip. You have what I call a weaker grip, and it's not weak in the sense that it's weaker. It's that the left hand is turned more to your right, which gives you a little bit more power, and it allows you to square the club face a little bit better. Okay, so that's the grip. Now let's look at her setup. Here's her head. Good shape there, as well as yours in good shape. Okay, and then we'll draw a line down from the ball. They don't have a real good camera angle there, but her head should be behind the ball if that was in the right place. It's not in the right place. Yours, however, is in good place. You're behind the ball, which means you can get all of your power into the shot if you're behind the ball. Okay, so let's go ahead and deal with the model and take the model swing to about halfway back, and you'll see they're in a good position there. Okay, now we're going to take you back. Okay, now I want you to look at that left knee. Okay, now everything else is in pretty decent shape except for the left knee. The left knee has bowed out. Okay, one thing we have to remember is we want to keep the right knee bent and the left knee just stationary. Look at this one. See how this one has not moved at all? It's in good shape. Okay, so quickly let's go back further. You see how you kind of lean to the left more towards the target, and the model back is still facing the target. Let me get rid of these lines, and I'll show you how the model's back is still facing the target. Her spine is still there, whereas opposed to yours went from, see how you get closer to the target? That left foot just needs to stay down till you get back there. I don't mind the high hands. That's excellent. That gives you leverage. That gives you speed. Okay? But as you can see with our model here, she just turns her shoulders. Okay, that's pretty much it. She keeps her head on a swivel and just turns her shoulders around a steady head. Okay, now so we need to stop all these moving parts. You come off the ball, which is great, but you got to keep that left knee in, or keep the heel down. Just keep the heel down. That's what you need to work on, just the heel down. You turn and tilt. You're in a really good position there. Just your spine needs to be in a better shape. Okay, now let's watch the Tour Pro come down. Okay, swings her arms down and up. Okay, so let's say she turns her shoulders, lifts her arms up, just like you have done here. She turns as she drops her arms and swings it up again. Okay, so let's look at yours. Let's go about halfway down. I need you to look at something. Okay, the Touring Pro has pretty much held on to that shaft as a result of swinging the arm straight down, not out, and trying to lift the ball. Okay, see how you're trying to lift the ball as opposed to swinging down and through, down and through, down and through, as opposed to the lifting. Okay, great pose there. Excellent pose. Okay, but I think you can be so good. I mean, I'm really excited about the fact that you actually could be pretty good, because you already have, see, most of these ladies, their hands cannot get above their chest because they don't believe that they can lift them because of their breasts. But I tell you what, you have gotten very good hand action. I mean, that's hand and arm action is great. We need to work on your spine tilt, how you're tilting back towards the target as opposed to staying behind the ball. See how your spine is like up and down when it should be something similar to that, like hers. You just kind of turn around it. Okay, so we'll have to work on that, which will be tough. And then we need to work on the swinging down and not letting go of all the power. See how the power is all gone? You lose the power and kind of swing it around. Look at your position as opposed to the model's position. Watch. See that? They let the club release and go. You're holding on to it. Okay? You got to release it, so that right hand needs to be on top of the left. Okay, so again, I want to let you view again the model. I'm going to put it in a little bit faster sequence here so you can see her swing it. Back and through. She turns around it, then goes. Okay, you got some good strength. I believe you got some good strength. You can do a lot better. I really believe that. But we're going to have to work on it to get it natural. Okay, so same thing. Just get that head to stay steady. Get a good grip. Meaning you may need to turn your hands to the right more. Keep that spine. Instead of tilting towards the target, keep that spine away from the target, turn through it. Try not to hold it, but release the club instead of holding on to it. See how you're holding on? You need to release the club. Okay? Release the golf club. And again, holding, release it. Alright? Thanks, and bye-bye.